All right, now how do I get back to where I was? Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit go live, and then we'll see how this works because I'm not really sure. It's been a while since I've done this. I want to make sure that it is live in the group too. Oh, it reversed us. Now we're reversed.
Reverse, reverse.
Reverse, reverse. Okay, let me see if it looks like yep. Okay, we're live in the group. Hello, everybody. All right. If you don't know who I am, my name is Melanie Godfrey. I am a chiropractor and I have been using Plexus for 11 years. And we just wanted to, this is my sister Tammy,
Hey guys.
and I'm in Alabama. She's in North Carolina, and we just wanted to tell our story because it's a pretty unique story. And anyway, so first of all, I've been using Plexus for 11 years. And honestly, y'all, when I first started seeing some of my friends from high school posting about this pink drink, I was literally like rolling my eyes. Like I was scrolling past and just like, whatever. Because in my chiropractor brain, I was thinking, there's no way that products from a network marketing company, supplements from a network marketing company could be any good. So that was my mentality. Meanwhile, I'm over here on 3 prescription medications. I was on the highest dose of depression medication that they make. I was broken out. My skin was broken out all the time. I was on medication for that. I was getting migraines a couple of times a week, and I was just miserable in my own skin. But I'm over here rolling my eyes, scrolling past these people. So finally, it was the end of the year. It was actually December 31st, 2012. I finally was like, you know what? I'm tired, sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. So I reached out to my friend and placed my first order. And y'all, that was over 11 years ago. And it just blows my mind that what has happened. Because very, very quickly, I started noticing that my migraines were going away, like my moods were getting better, which my family was happy about. But, you know, I was at first taking the products in secret because I was like, I don't want anybody to know I'm doing this, right? So, anyway, so once I started noticing that I was feeling better and, you know, my skin was starting to clear up, people were starting to notice. I was like, okay. So I started putting a few posts out there on Facebook. Little did I know, 11 years later, I would be still using these products, that I would have sold my chiropractic practice. I'm doing Plexus full time. I make more income from Plexus than I ever did as a chiropractor. But it's not about the income, y'all. It's about the lives that have changed. Like countless testimonies over 11 years since I said yes to this. And so I wanted to have my sister share her story because y'all, she watched me for 11 years, and I I finally, y'all, I just gave up. I gave up trying to get her to use the products. You know, I got to the point where I was like, you know where to get it if you ever decide you want to use it. But I knew that I
Sorry.
knew she needed these products, but it had to have been in her own timing. So what had happened was I earned the Leaders Retreat cruise, and that was in November of last year. And normally Todd goes with me on these trips that I earn from Plexus, but he was hunting in Iowa. So I was like, you know what? I invite my sister. It's going to be a fun girls' trip. Never did I ever imagine what would happen. And so I'm going to let her take it over from here and tell you what had happened was on this cruise.
Hey everybody, if you guys don't know me, my name is Tammy Mosey. I'm Melanie's big sister. Sometimes they think we're twins, but and I love that because it makes me younger, right? So anyway,
Or it makes me
um,
older.
well, one of those two makes me younger. There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, like I said, I have watched Melanie over the last 11 years, and I think especially the last couple of years, I've just really paid more attention. I mean, I've always seen that her health has gotten better, but I've been realizing she's earning all these trips, she's earning all these prizes. You know, she has this financial freedom, you know, to leave her chiropractic business behind. I mean, that's a lot of money that you put into college and you know, building a business, and to walk away from all of that just because of, you know, how well she's done with Plexus. You know, she still does chiropractic on the side, you know, and volunteers at her church, and you know, she helps chiropractors when they're on vacation, things like that. But she doesn't have to do that. She doesn't have to deal with the insurance companies anymore, and I know I work insurance, so I know all about that. um, but I mean, I think the biggest thing I noticed that intrigued me the most was her time freedom. I mean, you guys, I was living in Iowa for 21 years. I recently in November just moved to Charlotte, North Carolina, and my sister was able to, you know, just kind of drop whatever she's doing. She flew out to Iowa, helped me pack my house there. She came back, you know, a month later, helped me drive, you know, across country for 2 days with two cats in a car, and you know, and then was able to come back here and help me unload the truck and just, you know, decorate and unpack. And she's been able to come out and help me with my kids and their homes, and just, you know, be a part of our lives out here in Charlotte, because she has the time freedom to do that. And you know, as I get older, I'm 56 years old, and I think about those time freedoms. And I work a crazy IT job right now, and super busy all the time. And you know, I love what I do, but man, I could easily at some point, you know, walk away and enjoy just hanging out at the pool, and enjoying helping other people do what I'm doing now and get the benefits. And I would love that kind of time freedom in my life. So anyway, like she said, she invited me on the cruise, and you know, I just thought, hey, this is going to be a great time. But little did I know that, you know, listening to the people and their testimonies on that cruise, I mean, I didn't understand the magnitude of the company. And, you know, I was able to kind of experience Plexus and listen to the testimonies of men and women on the stage. I mean, there were men that were crying and telling their story about, you know, how the products have changed their life, you know, also about, you know, being able to be a husband and wife team and do this together. And, you know, they don't have to work in corporate world. They can, you know, have the time freedom to be able to, you know, go to their kids, you know, games and pick them up from school and drop them off at school, you know. And to hear men talking like that and crying on stage, I mean, it was very impactful, you know. And you know, not only are the testimonies of their products, but just everything else, you know, as well. And you know, and then I was able to see leadership of the company. You know, like I said, I work corporate industry, and people come and go all the time that are leaders in my company and other companies I've worked with. And you know, you get an email that someone's new, or you get an email that this leader has now left and moved on or retired. And I was able to see the same leaders that started this company 15 years ago are still the same leaders today. And they were there, and they were, you know, supporting everyone and cheering everyone on. And you know, walking by and hugging people and calling them by their first name. And that was, you know, untread waters for me. I've never experienced that before. So, I mean, I think that was, you know, really intriguing for me as well, you know. And you know, so all of those things kind of put together, and watching my sister, I just thought, you know, why would I not want to try this at least? And you know, so I made a comment to Melanie, and she said, well, you know, right now Plexus is offering your membership, which is normally $9.95 for an entire year, which gives you access to VIP pricing, which is kind of like a Costco membership. You get the best pricing for the year. It was $1. And she said, right now is a great time. It's $1. You should start. And I'm like, you know what? Yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try it. And then of course she bawls for like multiple hours because she's been trying to get me to do this for 11 years. So friends that are doing this business, you know, if you guys are talking to, you know, people and trying to, you know, get them on the products, or, you know, you're just not having good success with people, don't give up on them. I mean, it took her 11 years, and I'm so thankful that she didn't give up on me. So thank you, Melanie. But basically I placed my first order, you know, I hit the ground running. I had no idea what I was doing. Melanie helped me. I was, you know, starting my business as we were driving 2 days in the road, headed to Charlotte with two cats. And, you know, I'm on my phone, or she's helping me. And, you know, it just all just kick-started so fast. And I just really didn't understand what was happening. But she was able to help me along the way. I was able to join this great team of people and part of this Plexus culture that's unbelievable. I mean, instantly I ranked from up to silver, and then I went to senior silver all at the same month. Um, Little did I know, but I was earning the trip to Punta Cana that you guys have probably seen on Facebook. I was able to go and do that, and I earned that myself. So I was just so excited. And this past month, I was able to complete my fast start to gold status here in this company. And this month, I'm working on senior gold status. So woohoo, go me! I'm so excited. But you know, you guys that know me, you know that I work in IT, and you know that I do a busy. I'm busy. I'm doing an implementation on the Midwest where there's 8 different states that are coming on board with my company, and going to be going live on the software that I build. And but even with as busy as I am and all the moving and everything that's been involved with my life the last couple of months, I've still been able to be successful at this business. Um, Great group of women that support you and help you along the way. And even people that are not even on our teams are supporting and giving trainings and things like that to help us. And it's just amazing. And being an IT person as well, they offer all kinds of apps and tools and things like that that of course I love that make my job easier to be able to share about the products and talk about the business, because I'm able to learn things quicker and faster because of all the tools that they give us. Um, and then to tell you guys about my story, I mean, you guys saw the before and after pictures of the last 90 days. I mean,
Let's see if I
I,
can share my screen while you're.
yeah, I'm down 12 pounds as of this morning. And that's exciting, first of all. But you can see the pictures there. I mean, the inflammation that's gone out of my face and everything just with using the
This
products.
picture was taken on the cruise. I think it was the day after you placed your first order.
Yeah, I think I placed my first order November 4th. So look at me.
Look at
How,
you.
how embarrassing.
No, but to me, it shows what consistent use of the products. This is a 90-day comparison,
Hmm.
and this is an 11-year comparison. Like,
Yep.
like I sometimes wonder, like, if I would have stayed on the same path, like, where would my health be today at 50 years old compared
Right.
to 39? So
Right.
anyway, go
Yeah.
back to telling
Well,
your
and
what the products have
I just
done for
want to
you.
talk about the products that I'm using. I mean, I started with the products and been consistent, which is the key. Um, Consistent for 90 days. I had tried a couple of products along the way that Melanie suggested, and I just really wasn't consistent with it. And so, of course, it didn't work. That was my excuse. It wasn't working, but I wasn't consistent either. But now, I mean, 90 days into this, I mean, I don't have to take Tums. I mean, I was taking Tums 24/7, you guys. I mean,
That is
everything.
not a joke.
Yes. I even woke her up one night on the cruise, shaking my Tums bottle, trying to get them to come
Oh
out,
my
just because
gosh.
I lay down, I would have just heartburn like crazy. But I've had weight loss with this, and you know, the products that I'm taking have diminished my hot flashes. I have energy now to keep it with my grandson. I mean, my new favorite thing is this active drink right here. I start out with one in the morning, and usually midday. Hey, we're Twinkies. Yeah, see, we are twins. Uh, I start and usually another one in the afternoon, and it gives me the energy and things that I was needing the pop for, all the Coke and the Mountain Dews and all the stuff that I was doing, and just those highs and then crashes every day, just because I needed that energy. And I feel like I'm talking a mile a minute, but I can't help it. But anyway, you guys, I have just had great success with this in just a short amount of time. I wish I would have listened to my sister 11 years ago. The company is just amazing. They're always so good to the customers. They always are offering things for the customers, free products and discounts and things like that. And then on top of that, they reward the ambassadors, with prizes and trips, and just an amazing comp plan that's just unreal. And you know, it's just great. I mean, I'm just excited about this opportunity, and thank you, Melanie, so much for giving me 11 years, taking the time. But like I said, I think it was just my time. I'm moving,
Yeah.
and I was giving up the band back in Iowa, and I was involved in church and singing out there. And I think some of those things that kind of got off my plate, I thought, I've got a little more time now in Charlotte. I may meet some new people out here, and it might just be a good opportunity. And I never expected in 90 days to be happening what's happening. And I just am kicking myself in the butt for not doing it sooner. But I love this, and I'm just excited to be doing it with my sister side by side and my team. And it's just been great.
Yeah, it's been so fun. And I literally did cry when she signed up because I was like, it to me, whether she did the business with me or not, that was my goal was she needed these products and I desperately knew she needed them. Because she would literally wake me up in the night, shaking, if we were sharing like a room somewhere, shaking her Tums bottle in the middle, and I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, this is not normal. This is not normal." Oh, Skylar decided to join
Thanks,
in.
Skylar.
But tell them your regimen, tell them what you use, and
Yeah,
then just briefly tell them about Brooke because I think her
yeah.
daughter's story is amazing too. So
Yeah, my
I'll let you
daughter
tell.
has she has like real thinning hair, and not really sure what was causing it. But Melanie said, "Hey, she really should start on the collagen." And I've been taking the collagen as well. And my nails, I mean, look at them. I mean, it's ridiculous. They grow so fast. I can't. And these are my nails. I mean, I can't hardly type on the computer because they grow so fast. But anyway, Brooke started using the collagen, and she's getting married in September, and I think she wanted to do an updo like most brides do. And her hair is just very thinning on the sides. And so when she would pull it back, you could kind of see her scalp. And just within, a month of using the collagen, I mean, she did a before and after picture, and just amazing, the results that she's had with the collagen just for her hair. I know I'm having great results with that too. I did start immediately on our triplex, which is our ProBio 5 and Bio Cleanse, which are basically our gut health, which I needed it. I didn't realize that I did, but I did need that. And so I did that. And the part of the triplex is our slim hunger control drink, and which makes me feel full. It's great. I've loved that, where I don't feel like I'm just starving all the time. I kind of forget to eat sometimes. So I have to, especially if I'm working and I'm busy. But I've been using those very successfully. I've also added in our X Factor, which is like a multivitamin that has pretty much diminished my hot flashes. I mean, the stuff, I can't say enough good things about it. I'm also taking, there's the cat. Let's see, I'm also taking, let me think here, the MetaBurn, which is like a fat burning supplement that I take. Love that stuff. It's just been amazing. I'm trying to think about my
You just
my
started on
kitchen
the
counter.
ease.
Yeah, I just
So,
started
and then
these just
Brooke
recently.
has had success with that too.
Yeah, I just recently started the ease because I was having kind of some hip and joint kind of discomfort. And I know that's a lot just getting old, and my office is upstairs and up and down the stairs all the time. And so Melanie said, "Here, try this." And I did try it and saw great results. And then I was just recently at my daughter Brooke's house, helping her paint and do some stuff in their garage, and talking about her shoulder just really hurting. And I don't know if she just tried to get out of painting or what, but said she couldn't really roll the paintbrush. But anyway, so I filled in and said, "Here, take this." And she started taking the ease as well. And she, said, "These are working really, great." And she actually just placed an order for a couple of jars of that. And I actually just spoke with her today about it. And she said that just the ones that I gave her have tremendously made a difference in, how she's feeling with her arm and shoulder, and just can't believe just how fast. And like, yeah, I had the same outcome with that. I just ordered some of the lean protein shakes. I've seen all the fun things that people were doing with the protein shakes, and excited about those. And Melanie, share a little bit about the protein shakes, what they do as far as the give back.
Oh yeah. That's one thing I love about Plexus is all their philanthropic efforts. But any purchase of a bag of lean or our 3-day reset. Plexus gives back through their Nourish One initiative. They give meals, the equivalent amount, a dollar amount in meals to Feeding America. And we're already, the company, since they started this, 4 million meals already. And so it just, is it 40 million meals? Because this year they're wanting to hit 45 million. So it's just the things like that that Plexus does. You know, our president, his motto is, if you're blessed, be a blessing. And, you know, it starts at the top and, you know, it trickles down to all of us, but we don't want to keep on much longer. But our goal in this whole thing is just to hopefully inspire you to use your products consistently. If you've fallen off the Plexus wagon, you need to get back on it and commit to 90 days. Like that before and after is proof that it takes time. It takes time because the products are working at a cellular level. So you've got to give them time to get in your system, start working, and then everybody's system's different. So, you know, you just have to give it that time before you truly make a decision. You know, if you quit because you said, well, it wasn't working, did you give it enough time? That's always my first question, because most often people don't. They give up too soon. Um, and so if you haven't ordered if you didn't order in February, get back on the products now, because you can use the code SAVE10 and save $10 off an order of $50 or more. So it's the perfect time to get back on the Plexus wagon if you haven't been using your products. And then, you know, consider, we have this motto, no one starts alone. Invite your friends to do this with you, because right now, any new customer, any new VIP customer that orders at least $100 is going to get a free 3-day reset. And that's our 3-day metabolic reset. It's an $89 value they get for free. And I'm like, what? Plexus is just giving stuff away. And then if you grab 6 friends to do this, you can earn like $450 in an Apple Watch. Like, so it's the perfect time for one, get started back on your own products. I know a lot of people in this group have fallen off. So get back on. If you haven't ordered in the last 30 days, use SAVE10. Make sure you put in the promo code box, not the voucher code box. Save $10 off your order, and, you know, bring a friend along to do this with you. We're all as a team going to do a reset at the end of March. So it's the perfect time. Maybe you use your SAVE10 to order yourself a reset. But it's just, you know, we wanted to just share our story about how she watched me for so long. And
Don't give up on your
don't give
recruiting efforts
up on
with people that
people.
you know need the products. Don't give up.
Yeah. And it's just, the littlest thing, like even when I do her little side by side pictures for her, I like just get so choked up, because she had a pretty good health scare. Was that last year?
Yeah.
And even more so, I would just pray, like, God, turn her heart to this, because I knew she needed it. And so, like I said, I just started crying when she ordered. And to me, the tears were just because I knew she needed the products. Now doing this together, sharing and telling others about the products together has been so fun.
Yeah, we
But
be tripping, right?
we be tripping. We should have worn our
We should
sweatshirt.
have.
We have sweatshirts that say we be tripping. We taking the trips.
Yeah, taking the trips
But
together now.
anyway,
It's fun.
I know this has probably been longer than we anticipated, but we like to talk. We talk a lot, but I
Sorry.
hope it's inspired y'all. And I've recorded it. I will drop the link to the recording in the comments of the live. I will also put our before and afters. And then I want, Tammy, if you can put Brooks,
Yeah.
because she did a side by side of the side of her hair, showing what the collagen had done. We'll drop that in. But if y'all, I haven't been able to see who all has commented, but if you have comments, you have questions about our regimen, if you have questions about, you know, how to earn an Apple Watch, or questions about helping your friend get a free reset, just throw the comments in the, throw your questions in the comments, and we'll get back to those and answer those for y'all. So I hope this has been helpful, and that we just appreciate everybody hopping on with us.
Yeah.
So,
It's so fun.
all
Thanks for
right.
listening.
Yep. Y'all have a great night. I have no idea how to end this, so I'll figure it out.
Do you need your IT sister to help you?
All right.
Yeah.
I think I got it. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.